back to my choked. I guess I didn't do enough vocal warm-ups. Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we are going to be doing another tier list video, and I'm very excited because we are going to be ranking the Stranger Things ships. I didn't do like, you know, every single possible combination because that video would have been very, very long, but I tried to do as many as possible and as many that are mentioned in the show or in the fandom. So I'm very excited. I have my Stranger Things shirt on. I don't know if you guys can see that. The biking. I have my little 11 with us. She's so cute. Okay, so I have my tier list pulled up here, and I'm gonna go through the tiers with you guys just so you can get an understanding of where my head is at. So at the top we have OTP. If you don't know, if you weren't around during like the Tumblr era, that means one true pairing. So those will be the top of the top, the people that I think should end up together. Then just below that we have, wait, that's kind of cute. So those will be the people that I'm like, that's kind of cute, like I can see where people are coming from with that. I would ship it, I like it, I love it, we love to see it. However, it's not OTP, it's not, you know, my creme de la creme. Then below that we have platonic vibes only. So this is just friends. There's no romance, there's none of that, just friends. So they have a really good bond, and I like them as a pairing, but as friends. No romance, no sexual tension, nothing. Friends. Just below that we have Nah. So those, I just don't ship them. I don't ship them. They're not like offensive, but I don't ship them. And just below that we have Jail, which you'll come to have a better understanding as we go along, and it'll make sense. So the very first pairing is probably the most famous ship from the show, and that is Mike and Eleven. Maleven. Isn't that their ship name? I definitely ship them. I think everybody does to some extent. It's a great slow burn young romance sort of situation. Season 1, they're just little babies and they're so cute, and you know, they just have crushes on each other, and then as they get older it matures, and yeah, I think they're really cute. Good vibes, great vibes. I would probably put them in OTP. I do hope that they end up together, although I feel like knowing this show, in the last season, I feel like Eleven's gonna die just because it just seems like something they would do. But yeah, I really like them. Good, strong pair. We love to see it. Starting off strong. I mean, when he was calling her on the radio every day, come on. Come on! That's classic. That's just classic. Okay, and then after them, we have Lucas and Max, and I love Lucas and Max. Wow, what a surprise. Max came in season 2, and she just, I can't believe she wasn't in it season 1. Like, Aoife and I started our Stranger Things rewatch because Stranger Things 4 is coming out very, very soon. So we just got done with season 1, and it was just so weird that she wasn't in it because she just melds with their group so well. And obviously when she comes in season 2, there is like kind of a thing between Lucas and Dustin where they're like, they both like her and they're kind of fighting over her. But Lucas and her just have the best chemistry. Like, they're the kind of couple that like bickers and fights, but obviously there's like a lot of love there. I just really like them, so they're also an OTP. I hope they end up together. Next up, we have Dustin and Steve. Now, this is 100% platonic vibes, because otherwise, if it wasn't, it would be Jail. That would be illegal. That would be gross. But as friends, they're just so perfect. Steve's like character arc is just beautiful in and of itself, and in season 2 when he bonds with all the kids but with specifically Dustin, it just warms my little heart. Like when he helps him with his hair and with girls, it's just, I love it. I love them. They're my favorite, but they are platonic vibes only. Next up we have Mike and Max, and this was like kind of hinted at as being maybe a thing in season 2 when she was introduced, because Elle like got jealous of them when they were skateboarding or something. I don't know, but it's not good at all. No chemistry in that realm at all. It's just weird. So they're going in platonic vibes only because I do love them as friends, and especially in season 3 when Max and 11 become such good friends, and then obviously Mike is like her boyfriend or whatever, and you kind of see Mike and Max bonding over their love for 11, and it's just good stuff. So they are great friends, but nothing more. Next up, we have Nancy and Steve. A little throwback for you. Remember when that was a thing? Yeah, they were dating season 1 and like the beginning of season 2, and I didn't hate them. Watching it back, like, yes, he doesn't start off great, but you can see that he like does really care about her, and in some ways she also, you know, cares about him. But it was never meant to last. It's definitely blossomed into a much better friendship, and I really enjoy them as friends. I think yeah, it's really cute. I just really want Steve to find happiness. He has not lucked out in the romance department, which is unfortunate, but Steve, if you want to give me a call, I'm just saying. So then we have Nancy and Jonathan, and obviously you gotta love them together. Like, come on, classic. It took so much longer than you'd expect for them to get together, I feel like, because in season 1 you're like, oh, y'all are dating. Like, it's just like, oh, of course this is gonna happen. They're very domestic, very, yeah, they're cute. I don't know, they're pretty vanilla, you know, nothing too exciting, but I like them. Yeah, I hope they end up together, so OTP, good for them. Next we have Billy and Steve. Listen, I know that this is a really big thing in the Stranger Things fandom, okay? I've been on Tumblr, and I've seen you sickos, and I'll give it to you, Billy, I guess, is a complicated character, but that doesn't excuse his actions and what he does, which is not good things. He's not a good person. And Steve is a good person. I'll say that confidently. Steve is a good person. He's had an amazing character arc. In real life, I think they're both beautiful and hot, and I love their friendship in real life. But on the show, absolutely not. Jail. I'm sorry, jail. Jail. It's Billy. Like, we can't just excuse his behavior because he's hot. I'm sorry, we just can't. He's crazy and racist. Like, come on, guys. Okay, next is kind of a random one. This is Lucas and Mike. Now, I don't have every single combination of all the kids just because, again, that would be a lot of combinations. But Lucas and Mike, I guess, no, I don't see really any romantic vibes there at all. Yeah, nah. I think platonic vibes only for them. Oh, okay, next up we have Bob and Joyce. Now, this was an unexpected one for me because we'll get to it, I'm a big Joyce and Hopper shipper. However, Bob was amazing. He was so sweet and funny, and he was exactly what the Byers family needed at that time. Like, he really was great, and his sacrifice seriously made me so upset. I cry every time I watch that. I really liked them together. I'm gonna put them in Wait, That's Kind of Cute because, like, obviously they don't end up together, and also I wouldn't have wanted that to be like the end game of it, but I just really liked them. They were really cute. Yeah. Okay, next we have Robin and Steve. Now this one is interesting because all throughout season 3 until the end, I really shipped them. Like, I was like, oh, this is good stuff. This is great stuff. Kind of borderline enemies to friends to lovers vibes. It was just great. The sarcasm, the bickering, I really liked it. I did. It would have been in OTP. However, Robin is gay. Shocker. So this just can't happen. So I'm torn. Because I still think they would be really cute together. But it's not, like, gonna happen, obviously. And I don't want to, like, take away from the fact that she came out. I did really think they were cute. No. Okay, they're platonic. They're platonic. And I'm okay with that. I think I'm gonna be able to reconcile with that more in this next season, just like seeing them be friends. Just because the entirety of season 3 was building them up to be romantic interests, that it's kind of like hard to get that out of my head. Next we have 11 and Max, and I love them. Their friendship was so freaking cute in season 3. Like, I just loved it. There weren't like any real substantial female friendships on this show, and so to see that in season 3 was so great, and I'm so excited to see more of it in season 4. Romantic. You know, it would be cute. It would be cute. I wouldn't be mad at it. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. I'm gonna put that in wait, that's kind of cute. Next we have Joyce and Lonnie, which is her ex-husband, the father of Will and Jonathan, and that's jail. That's straight up jail. That's disgusting. That is so nasty. He is such an asshole. Like, wow. I mean, he just slipped my memory, but like I said, I just rewatched season 1, and he's straight up the worst. Jail. Okay, next we have Dustin and Lucas. Again, kind of a random pairing, but I like this one more than Mike and Lucas. Like, I think Lucas and Dustin have a great back and forth chemistry, bickering sort of a deal. Yeah, I really like them. I'm gonna put them in wait, that's kind of cute. Because I could see it. In a different world, I could see it. But they're great friends too. Like, I really like that, like, that pairing. They have a good dynamic. Next, we have Steve and Jonathan, which isn't really a thing on the show at all, but a lot of people like to like make headcanons and stuff about it, which is cool. And yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at it. They're definitely like, they don't even give strong friend vibes at all. They have a bit of a history, you know? They liked the same girl. But yeah, I'm not mad at that. Although Steve did bully him. He did bully him. They did get in a physical altercation. You know, I'm gonna put it in platonic. But maybe if they had more, if their friendship got built up more, then I could see it creeping up to wait, that's kind of cute. But as of right now, since they don't really have that much going on, we're gonna put it in platonic. Next we have Murray and Alexi from season 3 is when Alexi is introduced in it, and also was tragically killed. That's such a funny pairing to me. Their bond was really cute. I loved Alexi. I really like Murray. I'm glad that he's like slowly becoming a bigger part of the show. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That's kind of cute. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Barb and Nancy. Barb, hashtag justice for Barb. She wasn't in the show for very long. They were besties, but I like it. I mean, yeah, they had a really cute bond, and I felt really bad for Nancy that, like, she wasn't able to save her, and then especially, like, in season 2 when she's having to deal with the aftermath, like, her Barb's parents not knowing and stuff. I'm not mad at it. It's kind of cute. Wow. I'm, like, ranking these all pretty positively. I just realized I have 2 Lucas and Dustins on here. Whoops. Dustin and Susie. Wow. Unexpected. They did waste so much time with their song. But I did really like the song. It was pretty cute. But so much time. It gave me such anxiety. But yeah, I'm just happy Dustin found somebody that he really likes. And yeah, he's happy. So I'll put them in OTP. Why not? Long live young love, long distance young love, you know? Okay, next we have Billy and Mike's mom, whose name is escaping me. Karen? Billy and Karen. And again, that is jail for so many reasons. Number 1, Billy is involved. Number 2, the whole age difference thing. Number 3, Karen deserves better. Number 4, Billy. Number 5, Billy. Next we have, I would say, maybe the second biggest ship to come from this show, which is Mike and Will. I 100% see where people are coming from on this ship, because definitely the show plays into it like a lot, and they definitely have really good chemistry and a really good dynamic. And yeah, so I can 100% see where the shippers are coming from on this one. It makes sense to me. And I would really like, I would really like it, but I also really like Mike and Eleven. So that's kind of like where it's hard for me. So I would say I think that I would put it in Wait, That's Kind of Cute. It's like just on the border of OTP. And I guess like for me, if it were to happen, I think 11 would have to die, which is kind of sad. But you know what I mean? Like, I just don't see there being a scenario where Mike, after all these seasons of build up with Mike and 11, that just gets dropped out of nowhere. Honestly, my hope would be that Will kind of finds somebody else who like appreciates him and picks him, you know, as like a first choice, not some sort of fallback sort of thing. Speaking of Will, he's not on these ships a lot, and that's just because, honestly, I ship Will with Happiness. That boy needs a break. He needs to be left alone, and yeah, so that's why I have Leave Will Buyers Alone in here, and that's my OTP, Will and Happiness. Make it happen, please. Next, we have probably my favorite ship on the show, and that would be Joyce and Hopper. How has this not happened yet? I honestly forgot that they weren't together because they're just so together in my mind. Like, it makes sense. They're doing the slow burn, I guess. But yeah, I love them, especially with all the loss that they've both experienced. Being able to come together, it would just be, they work so well together. They're such a good pairing, and they're always bickering and fighting, but it's because they have the love in there. I think they bring out the best in each other, and it's just great. Such good vibes. OTP, we love Joyce and Hopper. We love them. Next we have Dustin and Max, which was like kind of like a love triangle thing in season 2. I was not into it. Yeah, they're just platonic vibes. What a vibe. I now see the issue with how I did this tier list, because I kind of just like everybody being friends. Next we have, or last but not least, we have 11 and Eggos. The best OTP. That you can't have 11 without Eggos, you can have Eggos without 11. It's just how it is. That just is Stranger Things, you know what I'm saying? I'm just really bothered by my tier list here because I realized the mistake I made with these tiers, the way I did them. So let's try and split up our 2 middle tiers here. So let's say that this is In Another Life. And so Dustin and Steve are platonic. In Another Life, Steve and Robin. Mike and Max, platonic. Honestly, In Another Life, Steve and Nancy. Lucas and Mike, platonic. In Another Life, Jonathan and Steve. And Max and Lucas, platonic. There, I fixed it. So that is my finished tier list of all of the Stranger Things ships. I really enjoyed doing this video because I love Stranger Things and I love ranking ships. So if you guys have a TV show or movie franchise that you guys want me to rank the ships from, let me know down in the comments below and I will try and do that. Yeah, I put out a new video every Monday, so look out for those. Like and subscribe and have a good summer. Bye! Got a vibe. Baby, are you coming for a ride? I also get nosebleeds.